They will bring out the number 5, who actually wasn't listed amongst the starters on the live stats page. Well, it's the 31 doing so for Towson. And with that, the 2025 CAA lacrosse season is underway. Picked up from the huddle, Johns Hopkins going to bring it forward on the attack. To the left-hand side, they'll 19 times out of 20.
No doubt.
Towson lead 1-0 as we get a brand new face-off. The first face-off was won by Johns Hopkins. The second one will be won by Johns Hopkins again. Great effort from Callahan, even though he was getting a ton of pressure.
And he finds Chick for that low to high finish. Nice job by the Hopkins man up.
So Brooks English on the assist. It's his second of the year. And for Eric Chick, he gets his first goal of the year as John Hopkins will win their third face-off of the night. Obviously, the face-offs.
Really a dodging presence at attack. Melendez can, attack short stick, but he's not really going to dodge a pole. Chalvet
passing it up the field. And now Ronan Fitzpatrick, his first goal of the season, has tied the game. And with 5 seconds to go, we'll keep this scoreline entering the break. Just one more face-off to play for beforehand. And as the face-off is won by Johns Hopkins, they won't have time to continue the attack. And at Johnny Unitas Field, that is. And we are about ready to resume with the second quarter. Towson and Johns Hopkins tied at 2. And 15 more minutes of play are underway with this face-off that the Tigers are going to come up with, winning their second face-off on 5 tries today.
puts Hopkins ahead.
That's the type of goals these teams are
Hopkins
going to
goal
score
scored by number 7, Dylan Bauer.
An impact.
Unassisted.
It's Dylan Bauer making that play. You mentioned
You have really skilled players. You have smart players. It doesn't have to be pound your head against the wall playing 6-on-6 offense all the time. Try to create advantages either in transition or the sub game. Oh, as we had another opportunity there, but I think Coach Milliman, and because of the overextension, we're out of position. Guys have to move and rotate. And Hopkins is able to score kind of in that scramble situation. So incredible shooting by Chalvet, but poor decision-making from the Towson defense.
And Johns Hopkins going to win the ball back after the faceoff. It looked like they lost the faceoff first, but then forced another turnover as they'll far. It has been 5-3 in favor of the Blue Jays. And the ninth faceoff is won once again by Towson. It looked like it was about to be won by Johns Hopkins, but in the end, Callahan did not wind up with the ball.
For a little twister action and a big goal there to keep Towson within 3.
So here we go, brand new face-off. Johns Hopkins, we're about to win it, but great job as the ball is knocked away for Towson to win it right back. Oh, wait, they're overturning it. It's actually going to go back to Johns Hopkins. Or no, wait. Nope, they just had to slow it down.
From May Lacrosse. But Hopkins obviously on the right path right now after their opening win against Denver and a solid first half here against Towson.
They'll also get a strong start with the opening face-off, winning the 6th of the game to make it 6-5 in terms of the face-off statistic. And that is knocked out of bounds. Excellent.
I'd say is if you hit him in the foot. And that might happen 1 time out of 10. You got to tip your cap when it does, but Fitzpatrick with the high IQ play there. And, nice finish, really just letting it rip. A little bit of a crease crank, but we'll take it.
And you can tell it's a little bit of a rivalry with how physical some of these challenges have been so far.
Finish low.
Incredible off-the-ball movement there from Tyler I in the blind spot. He picks up his first goal of the season. What a way to score your first today. 2 assists in the first half. and now his first goal of the game and season in the second half. The faceoff is going to be won by Johns Hopkins. No! Barely kept in possession by the Tigers. Excellent hustle after it looked like they were about to lose the ball.
As a midfielder, I think about a guy like Tom Schreiber in the PLL right now, who is so aggressive out of the box and forces the issue almost. As Towson gets another goal here in transition off the face-off. Towson doing a really good job in these odd man scenarios, and they keep this game within 2. At times, it's looked pretty ugly for the Tigers, but they're hanging around.
2 goals in 10 seconds. And you know, that Johns Hopkins timeout probably just backfired because it's the Tigers who have really found momentum out of the break. Here comes another face-off. It is 8-7-1 for each team, 8 for the Blue Jays, 7 for the Tigers. And this scramble is going to be picked up by... It's right at the line, and it's going to go the way of Towson. I think just a little too aggressive trying to win the ground ball at the end of the play for the Blue Jays. And that's going to be another turnover, even if it doesn't. This is exactly what the Tigers needed. The redshirt freshman sparking the offense back into full gear. Chop Gallagher providing the assist. It might be his first career start, but I have a feeling he's made his way onto the permanent starting lineup with a performance like that.
Definitely going to give the coaches something to think about, and that's what you got to do.
Teams ready to restart quickly. 15 minutes remaining. 8-7 scoreline for Johns Hopkins and Towson. And the face-off will be won by the Tigers. Dealing with a ton of pressure, it is won by Constantinides. But the Tigers struggling to bring it up the field. And now it's going to be the Blue Jays getting the ball back. There's a huge check.
We're getting physical. 1-goal game going into the... If you leave him open, he's going to bury those 50% of the time like he has tonight. 3 for 6.
That's the 5th of the season for Chavette in terms of goals. The 4th assist for English. Towson now trailed by 2 after scoring quite a few goals unanswered to make it 8-7. They now have a little more work to do to get back in front and tie the game again. Johns Hopkins winning the faceoff is crucial. They've got 8:07 to go, and we're back at a 1-goal game. It's Mauer's first goal of the season, Weishar's first assist of the season. And this faceoff is going to be won by Johns Hopkins. Excellent hustle to win it in the circle. And now the shot just slips past Downs. A solo goal. And that is Logan Callahan converting.
He says, respect. Put some respect on my name. I'm a face-off athlete, not a fogo. As he sets his feet, puts everything he has into it. And I like the form. Overhand, high to low. Downs just can't quite get down there. And that's a huge goal to stymie any momentum that Towson had after the Mauer goal.
It puts them back in front by 2. And I think that also might have been a nutmeg on Downs as well. Sort of compound the unfortunate situation there for the Tigers. Now already trailing by 2 once more. And it's once again going to be Callahan winning the faceoff, sending it down quickly. Good movement from Hopkins up top. Long range shot misses, but they've got him
there. 10-9 hot. It's about 5 minutes left.
5-2 is the scoreline for the last 7 goals, and the advantage has been with the Tigers.
In scramble situations. So a nice job by Hopkins pushing it, taking advantage of Towson being out of position.
So we'll continue here with a brand new possession from Johns Hopkins. That is a crucial faceoff for them to win, too, as they go up by 2.
We'd love to see him getting an opportunity, succeeding, being aggressive. He's picked up a couple ground balls tonight, too. And This is a huge face-off here. Under 40 seconds we go.
And Towson are going to win the face-off, the most important one
Push it.
of the
You got
game.
numbers. Shoot it.
Slowing it down, and there's the final timeout.